this video, we will present another fill type, the raw fill. Raw fill is a special type of fill where the software scans the shape of the object and creates inner contour lines. It is ideal for covering organic shapes like petals or feathers that call for natural flow and lighter texture. You can easily set any digitized object to raw fill by simply selecting it and choosing the raw fill type from the properties. You can customize raw fill using the available properties. Notice that density and length depend on your chosen fabric. If you change fabric, the properties will adjust automatically. Density defines the distance between two consecutive stitch lines that have the same direction. Therefore, lower density values mean tighter stitching and fuller coverage, whereas higher density values offer lighter coverage. When you adjust the density, you can create beautiful textures and highlight certain areas of the design while keeping the stitch count much lower. Length option defines the distance between the needle penetration points along each row. Raw fill is usually used for filling irregular shapes that include both wide and narrow sections. By default, the software adds shorter lines to fill the wider areas to avoid excessive stitching in narrow parts. If you disable short long and start slow redraw, you will notice that the stitch lines run continuously from one side to the other. For many shapes, increasing the density value and removing short long can create a realistic 3D effect. You may adjust raw fill objects using the Stitch Flow tool. Raw fill objects may have many divide and direction lines, allowing you to control the flow of stitches within different sections. You can also assign individual directions to each divided area for more precise results. Generate a spiral layout inside a closed shape, adding point directions at the center of the shape. Fine-tune the density until you achieve the look you want. Last but not least, you can decorate raw fill objects using styled stitches. Expand the stitches list, and you will find a big collection of decorative styles that can be applied with a single click. Using them, you can easily create many different looks for your fill. Press the X to remove the applied stitch style. When a style is applied, the default size is used. Imagine any style as a rectangular block. Density defines the distance between the centers of every 2 rows of the repeated stitches. Length defines the distance between the first and last needle point of each stitch style in a row. If you adjust the length, the density value automatically updates so that the proportions remain the same. Styles have a minimum length. In that case, it's 5 millimeters. So, reducing the length may not visually change the result. At any point, you can reset properties to their defaults. To do so, right-click on the raw fill icon and choose the Reset option. You can also apply a pattern style. Expand the patterns list and apply any pattern with a single click on it. You can create your own unique designs by combining different stitches and patterns. Adjust the properties to fine-tune the result until you achieve the look you want. Thanks for watching.